Butler household, we celebrate a little differently. That's been happening a lot more lately, thanks to Educators Credit Union and their new Mind and Money tool. Now we can easily assign chores and the kids get paid for them right away. We can track the earning and spending and even reward them for making good grades all through our phones. So they're learning valuable financial lessons, and I'm getting a clean house.
Learn more about the Mind and Money tool at ECU.com.
Let me say MC. Yeah, that's when you come in. Shout out to the Lil Uzi Vert, man. That's gonna be the song of the year until somebody else.
No, it's not.
In my opinion, it's just my opinion.
No, it's not.
It won't be nobody in Motown.
No. Well, I mean, Motown is.
Yeah, but they're not gonna sing that in the summertime.
Everybody's sampling Motown, man.
Yeah,
you
in
need
the
to
fall.
Stop.
In the fall.
You need to stop.
They sample. Yeah,
they sample
I agree with that.
Motown
Yeah.
24, 365 days out of the year. Everybody's sampling Motown.
This guy don't know how many days in the year.
365.
Forget about that, man.
You know what I listened to driving in? Speaking of.
What would you listen to?
The Isley Brothers.
Were you swerving?
Let me say it again, girl. Let me say it again, girl.
Hit it again.
You're all hit again. Let me say it again, girl. You're all I need. Oh, yes, you are. Boy, back with them Isley Brothers back in the day, Leroy.
You still going?
Man,
See, that's the problem.
My homeboy probably had like 3-4 kids from the Isley Brothers. All of them.
See, that's the problem.
Ronnie,
you keep saying
Ernie,
back in the day.
All of them. But they sample all. Did you know?
I agree with all that.
Did you know?
Yeah.
Who sang in the Super Bowl this year?
This year coming?
No, this past year. Who was that? Do you know Mario?
Who was the talent?
Who was the talent in the Super Bowl this past year? See,
I forgot.
They even forgot.
Well, I know
that one. J-Lo and Shakira. Then that was in Miami,
man,
right?
No,
wasn't Rihanna? Was it Rihanna?
Yeah, Rihanna.
Rihanna was.
Yeah, Rihanna. Right.
And
nice
the year before that, it was
Eminem, Dr. Dre.
No, them.
Yeah, Dre and all them.
50 Cent.
All them.
Yeah.
All them. The year before, all them sampled the Isley Brothers.
Yeah, but the problem is you don't know what song they sampled because it's just a little bit.
No, it's a lot of bit.
Well, hey, listen, we can disagree on music all day. I mean, you're a dinosaur, but we keep finding y'all bones and making y'all relevant. But I'm just saying for the normal people, Lil Uzi Vert the man, okay? Now,
this dude ain't even gonna last, man. This Lil Uzi Vert, this dude gonna be
last. You don't need it last. You don't need it last. You got
Isley Brothers last.
Why? Because of the song last.
Right. These dudes ain't doing that.
This song will be around
this song
for the next 50, 60
and out,
years.
Man. This dude,
it won't.
You be catching on. It's that same thing I told you about that one dude you was trying to like 4 or 5 years ago. I told you that dude ain't gonna do nothing, man.
Forget about that.
This Lil Uzi Vert, this guy gonna be in and gone.
This man,
in and gone.
Listen, shout out to Uzi, DJ
year.
Drama, man.
This guy here, man. I'm gonna start teaching
Welcome
you
to the.
What's wrong with you, man?
I don't need to be taught nothing.
You're from Jacksonville, man.
Yeah.
I'm surprised at you.
Two things can be true.
Duval County. I'm
Brought to you by
surprised.
absolutely nobody. Okay.
Surprised at you,
It was
man.
Union House last
you
week.
Freaknik. You was down at the Daytona. You did
saw
all
that Freaknik?
Come on
I
now.
was looking for me. I don't know see me.
Come on, you see
Allegedly, that all your grandmas and aunties was there.
Ain't it?
Yeah, that was. I'm surprised they didn't do one on Daytona yet.
It's coming. They should have did that with that though.
Yeah.
But you know it's coming.
If you in your 50s, 60s, you probably was on that documentary. But welcome to the Leap 36 podcast. I'm Leroy Butler, Pro Football Hall of Famer Gary Ellerson, the old man in the room. Get off my lawn. Gary the type of guy, when he see kids with their books and backpack walking from school, and they try to go around the yard, step in his yard, he'll turn his sprinkler system on.
No, I let the dogs out the door.
He's that
Yeah, no, get off my lawn.
I let the dogs out the door. That's what I do.
You let the dogs out?
Yeah, I let the dogs out, bro.
Sir, you got patches all in your yard. I'm just trying to avoid stepping in some dogs.
That's why you don't need to be in my yard.
Because your dog, you won't pick up your dog crap to have to avoid.
You don't need to be walking through my yard. I let them dogs out on
Well, pick up your dog stuff.
Did they have dogs in the project?
Yeah, but they were strays, and they chase you. That's how I learned to run.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Right.
They will chase you.
Right. And you know
They will chase you.
which spot to avoid because you know that dog coming out.
Yes.
Right?
No eye contact. No eye
Chase all the way
contact.
down the street, right?
They say don't do it.
That's how you got fast.
Yeah, but my brother had a BB gun, took care of that.
See?
Yeah. He did.
Now
He had a BB gun, man. You tired of
why
getting
you
chased.
bringing in animal cruelty now, man?
If you were straight foaming out the mouth and chasing her, he gonna turn around. Leave me alone.
Why you bringing in animal cruelty,
A stray dog will bite you and give you rabies, and now they gotta cut your leg off.
You can't do that, man.
Just like you eating that red meat, you gonna get gout on your big toe eating that red meat.
Medium rare is the only way to get it, man. But yeah,
Men and women
it's
don't
about
eat
them
red
dogs. Them dogs be chasing down the street, Leroy. You know which way to go, where not to go.
Yeah, you know your little
Because of the dog.
crevices and stuff.
You ever had, your homeboys ever had the dog tied up to a chain?
No.
They never did that good.
No. Yeah, we ain't had no Michael Vicks in our neighborhood.
No, they wasn't no Michael
was in
Vick. That's just
Georgia.
kind of how they had it.
That's in Georgia.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all.
We wasn't driving by shooting nobody with no BB gun. Did y'all shoot people with BB guns too?
No, absolutely
Your brother?
not. No.
You sure?
No. It was
Put
for
somebody
protection.
eye out. Oh, protection.
Yeah, for
Just
stray
for-
dogs. We had so many stray dogs. I'm
Well,
serious,
yeah, I know
man.
you do. I know.
It's dangerous, man.
I know.
And you got grandkids. You don't want
Yeah.
your grandkid coming, Granddad, this dog chased me. You going to look for him.
Stay away from that dog.
Or you
Don't
can
go down there because you know that dog gonna be out.
That's true.
You know that.
And dogs like yours,
Yeah.
they didn't like dogs like
No, they
yours
don't.
because they're inside and they're
Yeah.
domestic.
Yeah.
They don't want to be bothered with the stray dogs.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, they didn't have dog parks. I'm sorry, the projects. So we didn't have dog parks.
No, the whole project was a dog park.
Yeah, you're right. I got a couple of things I want to
you
get
got?
to, Gary, and I'm going to throw some stuff out at you.
Throw it out.
I got some advice for Jordan Love. They were in camp. This is the one that's not mandatory.
Right.
So a lot of the guys are there. I don't know what percentage of
Who's there,
participation.
who's not. Yeah,
there. I just care about 10, really.
Right.
I just want the quarterback to be there. I got some
Agreed.
advice for him to start his first season. Now, he can either take the advice or he can just say, well, you know, I'm my own guy. Listen to your head coach. Be with him everywhere you go. Not the offensive coordinator, not the quarterback's coach. No. Your head coach can help you get to that next level because he's already pretty much laid the framework to protect you when telling people to dial it back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But Matt LaFleur is a guy that really cares about his players. He really thinks every player, even the older guys, they're like my kids. They're my family.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to take good care of you, J Love. I'm telling you. So stick to your coaches because most of the time when you get the keys to these franchises, you're a new guy. For the most part, I know everything. You know, I've seen it. No. With the pros, the head coach, especially if the head coach either going to call the plays, I'm assuming he's going to call the plays.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. If he's going to call the plays, he's going to work with you, and I believe in this system as does Kyle Shanahan. I mean, to me, that's one of the gold standards. He don't care who the quarterback is, Gary.
Right.
I need a guy to run that system. So, Jordan, and then be your own man. Somebody say he had to fill some shoes in, Mario. I'll say he don't need to fill in Aaron Rodgers. He got big shoes to fill.
No, he got his own shoe.
Bring your own shoes.
Yeah, you got your own shoes.
You don't need to fill nobody.
No, be you.
Be yourself.
Yeah.
And then the other thing is the locker room, when you walked in this past Monday, they see you differently as they saw you the last couple of years.
Yes.
Because you're the leader now.
Mm-hmm.
Be prepared to lead from day one. Because when it goes, up and down, a little rocky, be ready for that. But be prepared. So that's the best advice I can give you. The physical skills, Gary, everybody in the pros, whether you like them or not, everybody pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but you don't need to try to compare yourself to anybody because what we've never seen a quarterback like him as the starter. Mm-hmm. I mean, a guy, height, weight, skin color, all that, to say he's the man.
Right.
I mean, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So whether you like that or not, you're going to have people, and the last thing I'll say is
the Aaron Rodgers fans, they may not like you.
Well, yeah.
You remember
Well, Aaron
the Brett
Rodgers
Favre
they had the
fans
same
did
thing.
not like Aaron. I'm like, what
Yeah.
did Aaron do for
Same
y'all
thing.
not to like him?
Yeah.
If you're in that uniform, you should get support. You can still like the other guy, whatever team they're on, because there was people buying those purple Ford jerseys.
Sure did.
And I'm sure people going to buy a Rodgers Jets jersey.
I don't know if he's going to go to the Jets, though.
Well, we'll talk about that later.
Okay.
You got a conspiracy theory about
I sure do now.
So that's the only thing I have for him. And then I'm going to say this. I'm going to post some routes through Mario and me and Gary's some routes for safeties, because they're going to have to draft a safety at some point.
Okay.
If you're a safety in this league, it's 3 or 4 routes. I'm going to give you the plug, okay? You're going to get these routes. And if you can't cover them, you probably won't get a second contract.
Okay.
Now, you have coaches, and they tell you this, but it's not that hard.
Okay.
It's really not. Just like a running back, you know, I think the kid from Texas, he may change that and be a featured guy.
Yeah.
But for the most part, committees work. So
Them
if you
Cowboys, he needs to go to the Cowboys.
Well, that would be amazing.
They can get with
Pollard. And then they may still draft another guy.
Yeah, that's done.
And so if you're part of a committee, y'all work together and you'll be fine, because Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon is a committee. They may draft another running back as well. And then the other thing I want to get to, Gary, real quick, is the C.J. Stroud thing with Brady Quinn. What was your take on that when he said that allegedly that he ghosted or didn't show up for the Manning Academy? Peyton Manning, Eli.
So I had I got so much emotion, though, around the Manning Academy in general.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you remember when Dion tried to do this thing with the DBs and all that? They shut him down. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, they shut him down. NFL shut him down, blah, blah, blah. It was...
I know it wasn't a lot going on like that.
But the Mannings, they get to do this. So I have a lot going on with that anyway. And C.J. Stroud should be able to...
Who was that?
C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
The best quarterback in this year's draft.
Okay.
Should be able to be who he want to be with.
Yeah.
Go where he want to go. And for Brady Quinn to come out with this little smoke, I just think a lot of this stuff, though, Leroy, what you're about to see now, though, is things that come up, I think, that tries to knock players down a little bit if they can.
I don't think a scout would even pay that any attention.
No, it's not. It shouldn't be. Yeah. Whether you with the Mannings or not, this dude still can play football.
Yeah, why is that?
And he's not a bad person.
Why is that the gold standard to go to their camp?
Right.
I would say go where you want to go.
Yeah.
Do what you want to do.
Well, he's not even part of that.
Right. So, you know, if you want,
he chose to work out with his guys at Ohio State.
Right.
Instead, what's wrong with that?
Nothing. Ain't got nothing to do where you're gonna get drafted. Because I know I'm sure a lot of kids went to that camp that were busts. So, and I don't know what's true about the story, but I wish Peyton or Eli would have said, you know what? We want kids to come. It ain't mandatory. You got to come in. It ain't got nothing to do with your draft position. They're going to draft you because you're good.
Right.
You're going 1, 2, or 3 because you're good.
Right.
It ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay? So, again, Brady, that's his opinion. But when he said he's hearing things, because you like to say that because y'all media guys. I'm hearing that. I don't know if you heard it or not. That'd be best to just say, in my opinion,
no,
he should have went.
Why don't they use your word?
What, allegedly?
Allegedly.
Yeah, because you don't really know.
Media guy.
You don't know.
I'm hearing allegedly.
You know, I don't do all that. I'm hearing stuff. I just say allegedly.
Allegedly. I'm hearing. Same thing. Same thing.
When you say you're hearing, you say, I ain't saying it, but I made it up.
Allegedly.
And that don't get you no smoke.
Allegedly, it may be right, it may not be, but that don't get me no smoke. I'm hearing.
Allegedly does not get you smoke. Exactly.
2 things can be true. Brought to you by nobody.
It can't be true. Somebody probably told him that, and he probably put a little hyperbole on it.
Yes.
He say, you know what? How you just ghosted the family? I mean, listen. CJ, do what you want, cuz. This time next year, you're going to be a rich man, okay? Now, my pick, so we didn't like that story. Now, my pick, Bryce Young, Carolina, it's a reason why some of these franchises be bad, Gary. You should have already told C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young you're the number one pick, and we already got a deal done. That could have happened.
You're right.
And we just don't know. If it did, shout out to Carolina.
That should be.
Don't let it leak.
That should be taking place right now.
But it should be taking place, and I know it will be, okay? But to have two guys like that getting ready to go is truly amazing. I got 3 guys that I'll talk to you about next week from my high school that's going to possibly get drafted. And I tell kids all the time.
Robert E. Lee?
Yes. Well, it's Riverside now.
They changed it?
Obviously, why we changed it. Right?
Why you change it? You don't like Robert E. Lee no more?
No, because I keep telling people, we're not going to change the world. It's the kids who are 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, who say, no, I want my classroom and the place I work to look like everybody in America, not just one color. So we're not going to fix that. I mean, because we're stuck in our ways, especially the politicians, because they make money. We ain't making no money.
Right.
But, hey, man, I want my teammates to represent everybody in America, not just all black people or all white people, or all, Spanish, Jewish. It don't matter. We're all on this earth together.
You had to ride the bus to Riverside? How far was it away from your house?
About 25 minutes.
Ooh, Jesus.
Every race was on the bus. And we were telling jokes, having fun.
Oh, wow.
And we all pulled up to Robert E. Lee High School.
You and Edgar on the same bus?
No. Edgar was brought to school on the other side. He didn't live that far from it. So it was a quick drive for him.
Okay.
Yeah. So, Edgar came from, he was fortunate enough to live not far from Lee. Okay. So he could walk if he wanted to. Right. And some days when the weather was great, he did.
Why you didn't go to high school in your neighborhood?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
They had the school in my neighborhood, crime was so bad, I didn't want to go. Yeah. But they did it based on your last name and busing. Oh. So I was supposed to go to Terry Parker High School, and then my mom got a letter that said, well, you know what, you got to go to Lee High School based on, they want kids to kind of be integrated. Right. Don't go by white, black, it's blonde. Yeah. Last name, okay, you go here, put kids together. Ultimately, I respect all teachers. I'm going to tell you why, Gary. They have to remember every kid's name, every kid's face, and how to spell last names. One of my best friends, okay, growing up, he had 19 letters in his last name. Yeah. And his teacher knew how to spell it. I said, dude, you ain't never get married. He said, I know, Mr. Buck. Now he's married with 6 kids. That's my guy. But his last name starts with an I, it ends with an X. Mm-hmm. But teachers not going to spell all that. So that's one of the biggest things. So I just tell kids that old people ain't going to change this world. Y'all going to have to do it. So we're going to leave it up to you. Yeah. Now this may get a little smoke from you because I want to do educated first.
Let's get this educators out of the way because I don't want.
I'm going to McGuanago.
Yes, yeah.
On April 26th.
Okay.
And
you going to the high school or you going?
No, I'm going to a new basically a branch. Okay. The Mind Over Money. Okay, gotcha. And it teach kids. I'm sure everybody in America has seen the Educated Credit Union commercial.
Yeah, this is a great commercial.
And they teaching kids who they can, borrow money from their parents that you can pay them back. Teaching them financial literacy early. Talking about credit scores, how to write a check, how do you make a deposit, what do you sign? So when you're responsible enough to keep your credit rating up and your balance up. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate Educated Credit. You can go to ECU.com for that. Now, Garrett, I used to say this all the time when I was in, we did our radio show in Milwaukee. Budenholzer is the best coach in the world. And I want all the smoke. The head coach of the Bucks is the best in the world. And I'm trying to figure out, and this was before they won the championship. Yeah. This was 2 years before.
We were on that bandwagon a long time ago.
And it was empty.
Yeah, it was. Long time ago. Yeah.
But Gary tweeted.
I like to poke the bear.
When they lost,
Yeah.
What'd you say on your Twitter?
Yeah. Should he be fired? You know I want to poke the bear, Leroy.
For sure. Because you know it's coming.
You know what's coming. Boy, did they come out in full force.
Yeah, they did.
Then I poked the bear again last night.
Yeah.
What did he do different in this game?
Great question.
He do different.
Same system. Without Giannis.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
So can
Crickets.
you leave him alone now?
Crickets.
Yeah.
Crickets. And everybody talking about Spoelstra, better coach than Budenholzer.
Thank you, Garrett.
Leroy.
Thank you.
Leroy.
Who said that?
Leroy, what championship has Spoelstra won without D Wade and Shaq? And who them boys
Jimmy
he had
Butler?
in there? No.
Oh.
Because he ain't won with Jimmy Butler.
Oh, I know, but
Bosh and LeBron and them.
well, yeah, D Wade, Bosh, LeBron. That's the big three.
Right, that was a big three. What championship he won without them?
But
What championship he won without them?
I mean,
Everybody talking about Spoelstra, he just out coaches. What championship has he won without them?
That's true.
None.
None.
So instead of
So
saying,
what I'm saying is, Leroy,
Yeah, go
you
ahead,
got to
go ahead.
have great players
yeah, of course,
to win championship.
But why Bud don't get no
He
respect?
get nothing. Nothing.
How'd they act when he won the championship?
Still want him gone.
Still want him gone, Mario.
For no reason.
Bucks fans are getting on my nerves.
Last or still
They had
on.
75,000 people downtown, and we got up on stage with some fire Jordans.
Yeah.
Some shorts.
Yeah.
The Budenholzer ain't trying to be the story.
No.
He's not trying to be the headline. That's
No.
for his players.
And he ain't trying to answer all them questions. Well, he didn't answer my question right. He answered questions how he want to answer it.
Right.
He ain't got to tell you nothing.
Why does Brook Lopez shoot so many threes?
Yeah.
'Cause
He's so off. He's so condescending. Because he can't be. He don't owe y'all nothing to tell y'all nothing. He doesn't interview us. So what?
He's a coach.
It's his job.
Well, I got a question for you. Is they good enough to win it without Giannis?
Yeah.
He can't play?
Well, this series they are.
Miami.
Yeah.
I would
I
agree
think this series.
Because Tyler Hero out with a broke hand.
Yeah.
That's a lot of shooting.
That's a lot of shooting.
I mean,
3-point shooting.
they're a good team, but the Bucks are
They're
just
not
so
deep.
good.
Bucks are deep. Bucks are deep.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of Bucks fans complaining. What y'all got to complain about?
Just accept it, man.
We got 3 capable players of doing 30 plus without Giannis.
Yes.
So we're good.
Right.
Stop complaining.
Right.
But Bud don't get a lot of credit.
You don't get
Just
none.
like LaFleur not getting credit when Rodgers was winning all these games.
Yeah.
Oh, they ain't not a
Right.
LaFleur. It's Rodgers. Oh, they ain't not a
And then
Bud.
let's
It's
take
Giannis.
let's take Rodgers away from LaFleur. Let's
See how
take
good he-
Rodgers away from Mike McCarthy.
Yeah.
Well, hell, take Troy Aikman away from Jimmy Johnson.
Say it again.
What's wrong with these
Take all
people?
the quarterbacks away.
Away from whoever.
When people used to call in, me and Gary,
Right.
take this away, do this.
Yeah.
They try to create an argument.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, you know what? Budenholzer's right. Gary's right. He's a great coach. And they were
Stop.
remember they wasn't going to give him an extension. I almost went out of my mind.
Yeah.
Giannis will not sign back with the Bucks. The NBA,
Uh-oh.
and I like Adam
Here we
Silver.
go.
That's
Here
my
we go.
guy.
Here we go.
They're never going to put him in a small market for 5 years.
Yeah, that was the other talk.
Yeah.
He's never signed a max deal.
Yeah.
My neighbor said that. I said, you need to move. So when Giannis signed the deal, well, it's a conspiracy. They told Giannis they'll give him part ownership. I said, no, that was with the Brewers. He owns some of the Brewers.
Right.
Right now, he's just an employee. Why you just can't accept it? You got the best team in the league right out your window.
Mm-hmm.
And you talk like they're the worst team because you don't like the coach.
Because you don't like the coach. It's just craziness to me. Spoelstra is a better coach
Oh, stop.
than Budenholzer. What the hell Spoelstra won without D Wade and
Loaded.
and LeBron and them?
Loaded.
Has he won a championship without them?
No.
No.
Got beat by Dallas, though.
No.
Dallas put that thing on them.
I get it. I get that. But still,
Yeah.
Coach Circles around. Come on, folks.
Brooklyn is going to beat Them, hey man, they went.
You remember when they got the super team together?
Oh yeah,
The Bucks. Man, them boys they put with the Nets, that thing ain't gonna last long.
Yeah,
I
it done
told
blew
y'all
up.
that thing ain't gonna
It done blew
last.
up.
It
Blew
ain't
up.
gonna last,
Yeah.
man.
Trying to tell them, man.
And no matter where Kyrie go, it don't feel like it gonna last.
Milwaukee right now is on fire
Yeah.
because the Brewers are one of the best teams,
The hottest teams in Major League Baseball
Yeah.
right now.
and the Bucks
First place
are
in the
good, and we totally
Yeah.
in love in Green Bay.
Yeah.
So this is a good year. 'Cause I remember that. I remember when the Brewers started to kind of retool a little bit.
Yeah.
They need to tear it down, Gary.
Yeah, you remember that?
One of my friends in Greenfield.
Yeah.
In Greenfield.
Yeah.
They know everything in Greenfield.
Yeah.
Tell Gary they need to do this to draft pitchers and blow it up and lose 100 games to get a top pick. I said, man, all of us in Milwaukee in our 50s, 60s, and 70s, we don't want to see no 5-year rebuild. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Well, the Cubs did it. Hey, man, listen, the Cubs got lucky. How good they been since?
Well, no.
They won one, though. They won one.
They won one. But,
They won one.
But
They should have won.
they're gonna win 5.
Oh, stop.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Remember that?
I couldn't believe it.
Remember that?
I just couldn't. I know baseball.
They're gonna win 5 world. Man, they gonna be lucky to win 1. Folks don't know how hard it is to win championships in sports.
It's hard.
It's hard to win
hard.
it. Now,
Back to
Sorry.
back.
now
These Cub fans,
the,
man. I
the
don't get
hoodie,
it.
what he did, and that's what messed everybody up.
Belichick.
Yeah,
He paying for it now, though.
the hoodie, what he did was on a run, right?
He going through his
He's on a run.
correction.
He is.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I will say this, so I'm with you on this whole hate about Budenholzer.
I don't get it,
I
Gary.
don't get it. Would
I
never
don't
get
get
it. Don't understand it. You got one of the best coaches in the NBA. But the brother Mike Brown, though,
Sacramento.
Little Sacramento.
Fire.
Do you remember there was smoke with Mike Brown
Yeah.
that he couldn't coach
Yep.
because he had LeBron?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now look at what this man doing over there.
Fox the truth.
Come on, cuz.
I think sometimes that was some of the advice I got with Jordan Love to your coaches, man. They can really help you. Because I tweeted something like this that when people are sleeping, head coaches are putting stuff together.
Right. That's why I didn't want to. That's why I want to work in the NFL.
It's just you lose a
They
game, man.
work
Everybody wants you
They work
fired.
too much, man.
I
Can't
mean,
be doing all that.
they want you fired, and they don't understand what you have to go
Right.
through. But
Right.
living in Milwaukee is good, and
Yeah.
I hope he'll get some respect.
Right.
Because soon as if they lose for whatever reason, everybody gonna be like hashtag fire.
But they want fired again.
But you got the number one team.
Right.
I just don't get it.
Right.
But I'll say this, Gary, before we move off of Bud, this may hurt Giannis though. All the votes
What
are
do you
in
mean?
because people are gonna say they beat these teams like this without Giannis. So how could he be the MVP?
Well, MVP already been voted for.
I know. I'm just saying that was their argument
Yeah.
because the team is so
Well,
good.
this
They
team
beat
is good enough,
Boston
though. Yeah.
a month ago.
Yeah.
But what they got to do with how
Well,
good he is?
Yeah. We looking for Giannis to get the MVP.
Yeah, but
the finals
anybody can
and
win
all
one
that.
or two games,
Yeah.
but you ain't gonna win the finals.
Series, the big one. Yeah.
So he'll finish 1, 2, or 3.
Well,
and, you know,
I would agree with that. And Roy, we know all these guys are chasing rings.
no question about it. Ain't but one place I wanted to go that can fit my budget.
Boy, look at you.
There's only
You know,
one
and I
place.
love to tell this story, man. This boy here,
That's it.
man. I was the best man at the wedding, Leroy's and Genesis' wedding, and I had like 4 or 5 boxes in my pocket,
Nice.
just bulging out both sides. How many rings this dude done bought? Rings? How many rings this dude done bought from the jury center over here, my good friend Dean Murray? I got boxes this big. I got man, you gotta come get these rings, man. They weighing my whole
That's
hands
another write that one down too. We're gonna make a book.
Got it. Yeah.
Guys, go check my good friends out today at the Jury Center. 3 locations for you: 76 and Leighton Plaza in Brookfield, off of Blue Mountain Road, and Tri-City National Bank Building. 3rd location for you folks in historic downtown Burlington, Wisconsin. Website shoptjc.com. Shoptjc.com. Right at their website, guys. You can buy just about anything you want to buy at all 3 of their locations. And if you want to go in the store, ask for the owner, Dean Murray. He'll take care of all your jewelry needs. Leroy and I have been knowing Dean now feels
Long
like
time.
for 10 years.
Long time.
And we've been with him. He's been with us, and he's been backing us through a lot. Was at Leroy's wedding.
Yep.
Here in Jensen's wedding, and he is just a good.
Have
good
y'all went on
guy.
y'all vacation yet?
Huh?
Is it coming up?
It's coming up in July.
Yeah.
So just a good guy, good community guy.
Yeah. Very trustworthy.
Yeah, very trustworthy. So guys, go check my good friends out today at the Jury Center. As for the owner, Dean Murray.
I think if the Brewers are in first place by the All-Star break, that's when people will take it serious. When you have a small market, so they're gonna think it's a fluke, but that's fine.
Yeah,
because we're gonna try to get Adam and Kelvin for MLB.com, Brewers.com to explain what happened with the Corbin Burns situation, the arbitration with that. Because I'll be honest with you, I don't really follow the Brewers as close as we used to when we was on the radio, but knowing they have a great team and I see them all the time on TV.
You want to talk Brewers right now?
Well,
we'll talk a little bit.
I mean,
because I am surprised.
Do you expect this to?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I am surprised.
Yeah.
By how well they're doing right now.
Matt Arnold.
And the hitting that is taking place right now. Because these are a lot of young guys. That, listen, they have rebuilt this thing, flipped it over right in front of your face.
Right in front of your face.
Again. Yeah. I mean, the hater thing, I think, hurt them last year, but it feels like they've kind of gotten past that now with a new team, new regime, new players, a lot of young guys. And it feels like guys are in their roles and they know their roles. I mean, last year they had no hitting, good pitching. And now it feels like they still got the pitching going. And they're getting just like timely hitting from a lot of young guys. And Leroy still smoke. One of the most smoke, Yelich. What's this? Why everybody all over Yelich all the time? That's another one. You people driving me crazy, man.
You people.
Then they want to give me the OPOs, the OPAs, and this percentage that. I ain't worried about none of that.
Bat rate, spin rate.
All that. Arm ratio. What was the other one they told you last week, Leroy, about the arm ratio, about something like that?
The reach rate.
Reach rate.
The reach rate.
Man, man, what's wrong?
I never seen this kind of analytic stuff.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, Yelich, man.
Yelich is another hot topic, man.
And he signed that deal. People been on him. I mean, the guy hasn't been healthy, but I think it's refreshing for him to come and download this podcast and see that he's getting support from two football guys, you know? Because we know how it is to play. Mm-hmm. You're not going to bat 400 every week. They play 2,000 games. So it just seems like if he strikes out, the bases loaded, it's smoke everywhere. Yeah. But if he hits a home run, you see nothing. And I'm hoping this is not Brewer fans, just like Bucks fans, just looking for something to complain about.
Always.
Because they wait for the other shoe to drop.
These people complain.
Oh, they're not going to stay in first place. They'll lose 10 straight and be at the bottom. Oh, come on. Yeah, so shout out to the Brewers, man. Shout out. Be right in your backyard. And, you know, some people say they still call it a Miller Park. Do you, but it's American Family Field. Okay?
Yeah, they're paying big money for
we'll give them a nice plug. Maybe they'll be a sponsor on this show one day. So we expect them. But when you get to the All-Star game, we'll see where they are and we'll circle back. I do want to ask you a question, though. I want you to be honest now because I know where you're from. You're from that conspiracy type thing. Do you believe in UFOs, man?
Where is that? Yeah. Where did that come from?
Do you believe it? Because I got two guys. I don't know why I'm friends with these people, but they're having hearings about it in Congress.
Hearings?
Yes.
About UFOs?
But guys say they saw UFOs.
Only thing I heard about in Congress is the TikTok.
No, they passed that now.
They better get rid of Joe Biden better get rid of the TikToks.
Yeah, and they got 150 million people on TikTok. Why you care?
TikToks.
Whatever you have, you're giving people your information. But I'm going to tell you why
the UFOs and the TikToks are the same thing.
You think so?
Yeah, man.
So you think the people in China controlling the
UFOs?
Oh, he's saying with the weather balloon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It could be weather balloons. It could be.
Saw that.
We shot them things down, though, man.
There was a minute
but this pilot say he saw.
There was a minute that there was a bunch of stuff in that.
Leroy, whatever happened to the Bermuda Triangle?
Hey, man.
You remember that?
Bigfoot, the Yeti, all of them.
Let's stick to the Bermuda Triangle. Did you ever hear the Bermuda Triangle?
Yeah, I just
somewhere in Florida, off the coast of Florida, somewhere where a plane would disappear. They fly in the Bermuda Triangle.
Never believe that.
That's still a thing?
No, I don't think so. You're right. What if this really was a UFO? Because there's some people watching this saying, yes, we believe in UFOs. Why we only see them for a little bit and they disappear?
Because it's UFO.
So you actually think an alien,
Yeah, they watching us.
they fly up here,
Yeah.
let us see they plane and
Yeah.
fly all the way back.
Yeah,
They're taking notes.
You need therapy.
yeah.
Taking notes. They're like, okay,
Oh,
they
man, you
slipped
need to
again.
stop.
They slipped.
Well, if
again.
you're an alien out there, download us and take it back to your family. It's got to be billions of y'all. I don't believe in that stuff, man. Those
You
are
don't-
they just weather balloons.
Yeah.
Or they some
That's all it is,
the
bro.
little drones or something.
Yeah.
Man, y'all can spend your time with something else. Ain't no aliens, man. It's just Earth. And it's round.
Do
It's
you
not flat.
Do you not believe though there's other beings
Nope.
in other
We ain't seen them.
in
Why they
outer
hiding?
space? In outer space.
Why they hiding?
That's the UFOs. They come in and they peek in on us.
So they come in on their spaceship. That
Yeah.
You don't
But
know what a
Leroy,
spaceship is. We're
It's the
going by the
same.
movies.
It's the same thing. How we be sending jokers to the moon and flying around
But they can
orbit.
see us.
That's right. Same thing.
Yeah.
How we see them.
So you believe in UFOs?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just being.
Now I need to know what you believe in.
I've been devil's advocate.
Don't be a devil, ever.
I've been devil's
Nah.
advocate.
So
Did you see Poltergeist?
you believe in that?
Did you see Poltergeist?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah.
I seen The Exorcist too.
Yeah. That's.
But ain't
another
nobody
one.
turning their head around spitting out green stuff.
You sure?
I'm positive, man.
That's a true story, Roy.
Oh, stop.
That's right.
Whenever somebody say based on a true story, somebody
Ba-
made it up.
Based on.
I need you on the record to tell me, do you believe in UFOs?
I might believe in UFOs.
No, it's either yes.
No, I ain't got
Oh,
no.
no.
I ain't got no firm yes or no. I might believe in them.
It's either she's pregnant or she's not.
Did
Ain't
you
no in
see
between.
Will Smith? Smith.
Smith.
You see
Speaking
Will?
of aliens.
Yeah, you see Will Smith in the one movie
Which one?
with the alien? What was it, Mario?
You talking about the one he?
Remember he got the alien, then he dragged him back, and they had
Oh,
this
this man
bunker.
talking about Independence Day.
And they had the bunker down there with all these
Yeah.
aliens down there that we didn't know
Yeah,
about.
area 55.
Yeah,
area,
Did you remember that,
Area
Mario?
50, whatever.
Yeah,
He talking about Independence Day.
Independence
man.
Day.
Yeah, man.
Part one.
Yeah, how many parts, right?
All up.
And he punched it.
Mario,
He punches
that
it.
ain't look real to you?
Yeah.
No, man, it's a movie.
I think movies come from something.
Mario,
Mario.
you need Jesus, man.
Come on, Mario.
Jesus,
know,
take
man.
the wheel. I can't drive no more. I got 2 passengers in my car
There's
that don't know what they're doing.
Right,
There's water
Mario?
on Mars. There's water on
Yeah.
Moon.
I'm gonna get a Bible and put your name in it. I'm gonna buy you
Yeah.
a Bible, put your face in
Mario,
it.
you saw Independence Day with Will Smith?
It's
Yeah.
a movie.
So,
And they had
It's
the
a movie.
bunker down there with all them things in. They
It's a
know,
movie.
man. I believe we got some things locked
No,
up somewhere,
we ain't got nothing.
like in the
Yeah,
desert in Arizona.
Area 59 or 50. Yeah.
One
area
of them,
something.
all them areas.
Yeah.
So you think the government hiding some
You
aliens
don't know
somewhere?
what the government.
Well, who
doing.
hiding them then? If we got them, who is the we?
The government.
So you think the government is hiding something
Yeah.
and we don't know
Don't you
about
think?
it? No, man.
Mario, we should do it.
Men in Black. I mean,
You know what, though?
Right? Did you see Men in Black?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Men in Black.
man.
I
They
know the
walk
day
around.
420 and y'all crazy, but neither one of y'all smoke. Ain't no damn UFOs.
You
Stop
don't know-
looking.
You don't know that.
Spend that
man.
money on something.
Oh, man.
Get teachers more money.
You don't
Get
know
police
that, man.
officers
It's
more
day
money.
420.
Yeah, you know the day 420. That's why I want to know what your favorite weed movie is. We're doing a poll on that.
Okay.
What's your favorite weed movie?
Oh man, they ain't but one, cuz.
Oh, it's tough. It's a bunch of them out there.
There's a couple.
Oh, my favorite one, cuz
Which
Cheech
one?
and Chong Up in Smoke.
No.
cuz.
You
Come on,
Man, you
man.
lost your mind.
Come on, man.
That ain't the best one.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Here we go in the crates.
Give me Cheech and Chong Up in Smoke, man. Shoot.
Although I will say they had a truck made out of weed was
Come
fire.
on,
Yeah,
cuz.
they did have it down. for
Yeah,
sure.
man.
I
Cheech
would
and
have to say,
Chong, man.
Amen.
And what was this? Was his daughter named Ray Dawn Chong?
Who daughter?
Cheech Chong.
I
Ray
don't know
Dawn
if that's-
Chong.
I don't know
Yeah,
if
was
that's
that his daughter?
I don't think so.
Did she go out with Richard Pryor?
I don't know.
She got married to Richard Pryor, I think. Ray Dawn Chong.
I'm gonna
You
just
can
put
look that up.
allegedly on all that.
See, there we go. I'm hearing.
go.
I'm hearing.
Yeah, you hearing
Word.
that. Man.
Word
I
is
say-
I'm hearing allegedly.
allegedly.
Yeah, I say How High was fire.
Okay.
You saw How High.
Yeah.
Cultural movie. But to me, Friday one of the best weed movies because his name was Smokey.
I say
Oh,
between
yeah.
Friday and Half Baked.
Half Baked was
Half
fire.
Half Baked was good.
When
too.
you saw a dog
Yeah, Half Baked.
flying,
Yeah.
I think all of them were at
Half
this Friday.
Baked.
those are way better, man.
Half Baked.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
Friday, man, this man, when I got a shoebox and got the top of the shoebox,
Yeah.
put it on the porch
Yeah.
and rolled it up.
Yeah.
Smoke it.
Hey,
Yeah.
come on, man.
Yeah, that was a great. That was a great.
That was some
movie,
good.
right?
That was some
Just-
good ones.
Just sitting on the porch.
So I think the poll should mean culture movies.
All right.
How high? Because they had an imaginary friend. They were smoking. Imaginary friend
Well, do that.
would come in
Do that.
and give them the answers to the
Put that on the
test.
poll then.
On the,
I mean,
on the pool.
yeah, we definitely gonna do a poll.
We do.
We'll pick 3 movies and then
we
let
just
them
pick
put in a
yours,
movie they want.
yours, Leroy's
Yeah.
Friday, Cheech and Chong.
Friday,
Okay.
Up
Yeah.
in Smoke,
Yeah.
and you want to do How High? I mean,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
Whatever one you
All right.
choose.
Whatever one you
We can do
choose.
this for.
I'm gonna say smoking.
Where Lee, you know what though?
That's a culture movie.
Because when you're doing all that, you need to go get something to eat.
You definitely gonna get the munchies.
Definitely get that.
That's why I don't understand why people don't care if it's legal or not. All they're gonna do is eat up all
Yeah.
the
You gonna get
Cheetos,
some
and
All the
Doritos.
snacks. Eat up all the snacks.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you want to go to the Union House and get a steak, I'm sure they'll make it well done for
There
you.
we go, Leroy. Let's talk about good friends over at the Union House
Get it well
Restaurant
done, though.
in Genesee Depot. Union House has been around since 1861
Oh boy,
and has always been one of the top fine dining restaurants in southeastern Wisconsin. Union House is known for its world-class cuisine, world-class service, and its extensive list of scotches, bourbon, wine, and its award-winning old fashions.
we gotta get some Leaf vodka in there.
We should get some in there, Leroy. We need to talk to Jim Lindenberg about that. I have dined at the Union House, so has Leroy. And if you have not been there, I strongly recommend you to check it out. Go check our good friends out today at the Union House in Genesee Depot.
Definitely, if you live in the surrounding areas, like from Old Creek, it's like 30 minutes. You
Yeah.
you and your wife kind of get away.
Yeah.
And the kids are gone for the weekend.
Right.
Definitely a place.
And
to
I
go.
tell them, be on the lookout, Leroy. We're going to have some coupons for you guys to win or for you guys to win and go out and spend it over at the Union House. Probably get there and play by next week.
You like the word coupon or
gift certificates.
gift certificate?
Either one. All depends.
I think I like gift certificate.
I mean, I was used
Semantics.
to cutting coupons. I'm good with the word coupon.
Yeah. Certificates.
Gift certificate.
Okay, gift
Gift
certificate.
certificate. All right.
The
Gift
reason why, because I
certificate.
can re-gift it to somebody.
That's true.
Yeah, you
Like
always
Gary
do
give it to
that.
me.
Yeah.
I can get it to Mario. Mario
Speaking
can give
of-
it to somebody else.
Did you actually eat the ribs I bought you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you eat them?
I was going to ask you about that. You made them in your smoker?
Yeah. Well, the smoker you gave me like 10, 15 years ago.
Yeah, because everybody can't smoke ribs.
Yeah.
But Gary made some smoked ribs.
Yeah.
Took them to Papa. He's not really
Good.
feeling well. My father-in-law. I called him and said, I'm bringing some ribs. Oh, I got to make me some greens, some black-eyed peas,
He gonna
some
make a whole
rice.
dinner.
I'm like,
Hold up.
Papa, just calm down. You're going to get a few of them. Yeah, he made it like you'll
You'll
get a whole
one or two.
pan.
One or
So
two. Yeah, that's
the
fine.
pan was pretty big too.
Yeah, yeah.
The pan was big.
Yeah.
And Sierra started digging in. I didn't know you eat ribs.
Right.
But yeah, they were good.
Yeah.
Tender as a mother's love.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They look
Yeah, they were very good. So
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get.
It saved me
I'm
from
gonna have to
cooking.
get Mario some over here.
for sure.
Yeah, because
next
every
week.
time he goes out of town, he never brings food back, but he always
Yeah.
sends me you pictures.
Yeah.
I know.
But I don't
He got
care.
the smoker stacked.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Full.
yeah,
That-
Not one
it's-
piece.
It was just so good.
yeah. Well, I
But-
get Mario some.
I do want to ask you
Ask me.
some current event things. Now,
Like what?
the draft to me, Gary, I know people are talking about what position the Packers should take and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Hey, listen, I get it. Tight end or whatever. I would like to see Josiah DeGore, to him get a legitimate opportunity to play.
Well, I think he will.
Yeah, I hope so.
I think he will.
Because it seemed like he didn't have chemistry with Rodgers.
None.
And
I don't think Rodgers had any confidence in him.
and he's going to be the guy that's really going to replace most of the receivers in blocking. And they don't have the money to trade for a slot guy.
No.
But Nelson Aguilar down there, because I know OBJ went to the Ravens, a lot of these teams going to be getting rid of some of
Well,
these
they
veterans
also
soon.
didn't draft the kid from Ohio State too. And so-
Yeah. I can't spell his name.
Nick Barr or something like
that's
that.
close enough.
Mhm.
Yeah, he could be.
He'll be
Yeah.
there at 13 or
Yes.
15.
Because there's something about the workout warrior types.
Mm-hmm.
Because I tell people all the time that if you run a 4.3 at the combine, you very rarely run a 4.3. It's a
Yeah.
lot of starting, stopping.
Right.
But the first 2 rounds or the first 3 rounds, Gary, what direction you think they should go?
You know, I think they got so many. for
Assuming
me,
the Jets deal doesn't get
they
done.
got so many needs for me. They need a pass rusher.
Yeah, they definitely need to add.
Now. They need an offensive lineman.
Yes.
Now.
Yes.
They need a tight end.
Yes.
Now. I mean, to me, and then you backed it up. What you going to get into? They needed safety. Depends on what if you don't got Amos, Savage. I mean, what are you going to do there? I mean, so they've got a lot of holes. I think the plug. I don't know if tight end is that pressing, but I saw they brought my guy Kincaid. Dalton Kincaid in from Utah. They brought him in to work out. I think Hill guy they can get like in a second and third round. I don't know if I want them to spend a first round draft pick on a tight end.
But this offense is tight end friendly.
It is.
Mario, where's my guys? Give me the safeties I had. It's sitting right here. Because I had a couple safeties that I like because they're gonna have to get a safety at some point. But I'm like you, I don't know if they should do it in the first round. Or what, but they definitely gonna have to get some safeties and start developing some of these guys. I think for the biggest thing about this defense and this offense, they got tackle well, and they got to be able to score points. Now Christian Watson's gonna be a guy, him and Romeo. So they need a slot guy. We talked about that. But the safeties I like, I mean, of course I'm biased, but Jamie Robinson, Florida State, man, this guy's a player, man.
Yeah, but that's first round, Roy.
This guy's a player. He can tackle. He brings the smoke. And I just think sometimes when you get these guys who are not safeties, they're like, they like kind of in between. They're slot guys. But I did it. I went from corner to safety, but it took me a while to kind of get my feet under me. Safety, remember, that's the one position you look behind you. You got nobody helping you. Everybody else got help. So the guy, Antonio Johnson at Texas A&M, these are guys I saw play that I would be okay with, but they're going to have to develop these guys. And, any guy that started, 2 years in a row or started a lot of games, I'll feel good with. And then the kid up the street in Minnesota, Jordan Howden, I don't know what middle round pick or whatever. Man, that kid started a lot of games. And we've seen him play against Wisconsin. So if they draft, they don't have to be these guys, but these type of guys who play safety. Not a guy that's. I mean, they had talked about moving guys that they have there.
I think they're taking a quarterback too, Leroy.
Absolutely.
I think they drafted a quarterback for sure.
But you would also get a vet though, right?
I would bring in a vet in. I'd draft another young guy.
You want a Matt Ryan?
Matt Ryan.
And then bring in a guy.
Give me that kid. Give me that kid from Tennessee if he's there.
Hooker.
Hendon Hooker.
Yeah, he would definitely have one of the best names of all time.
For sure.
Yeah, that's one of the last name.
Let me get.
Now he about 29, about 35 years old.
No, stop, man. But he is older than Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And he's coming off ACL.
He probably babysit Jordan Love.
Yeah.
You need to put somebody in the room.
But that's another mature guy too, though.
Yes.
In that room.
He was banged up too.
Yeah.
But Gary, he need to put somebody in the room that ain't gonna cause no smoke.
That's what I'm saying.
That Matt LaFleur. I'm excited for Matt LaFleur, man. Yeah. I'm excited.
Well, Matt
ask me why I'm excited.
He get to do his thing, man.
Thank you, man.
Look what it looked like.
You can go home and be stress free.
This is what it looked like.
What I call
you ain't stand
run that.
You ain't stand on the sideline and your player goes, what?
He makes these looks, man.
What is he doing? What's that? What is he? Did he just? Is that a play? Who plays? Only Cobby knew it.
He hit the button.
Only Cobby knew it.
What the hell?
Everybody, what all these other guys running?
The ball ain't supposed to go there.
Cobby doing something different. Well, him and Cobby. Only Cobby knew it.
But I'm telling you, man, his wife, his kids gonna be like, Dad hey, I feel something. And
there's added stress though with that though. Because he's got to win.
And Gutekunst.
All of them.
Shout out to Gutekunst, man. I like that he took the control back. And I'm gonna tell you something else. This may be biased, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
All right.
Ain't no president of no company driving around to these small cities. But Murphy, man. Martin Murphy is on a bus. We talked about it last week.
That's another one.
With driving around with, I saw Clinton Dix, Eddie Lacy, in the face of the franchise.
It was nice to see Eddie Lacy back.
Yeah, man. See Eddie, man. Shout out to Tony Fisher, man.
Kathy DeVork and all those.
Tony Fisher, Kathy DeVork.
Yeah.
They never get the headline.
Nice to see them guys back, man.
I love the fact that they coordinate the alumni and help these guys make that money, man. This is an amazing organization.
And
They won't get a lot of credit
Here's a
because
smoke.
of the
Here's a
Aaron
smoke you
Rodgers
get
stuff.
about Mark Murphy. It's how stupid people are. I hear you, Mom.
I don't say that word.
I hear you.
And Jerry Mom hates that word.
We need a football guy.
Oh,
What the hell you think Mark Murphy
man,
is?
come on, man. Man, play football.
Hey, what's wrong with you people? We need a football guy in there. He doesn't know what he's doing. Dude, do you guys know how long Mark Murphy played in the NFL? What's wrong with you people?
Yeah, I don't get it. That place looked very different from when he took over.
From what he did outside, great, yes. But still, he is a football guy.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I don't get that.
I mean, Bob Harlan, to me, is the GOAT.
Of course.
So people were like, well, okay, who's going to replace him?
Yeah.
But Mark Murphy, get on. I was on that. Okay, you got to get you to do it. You go to some of these small cities. Some kids don't get a chance to see Packers.
Yeah.
And you say, that's the president.
Yeah, that's him.
That's really good.
Not an intern. No, shout out to all the interns at Twister Goodbye.
Yeah.
I love the men and
Gotta
women
have
who work there. Because
Gotta have
they're just amazing. He getting off, and then he knows people are going to ask him about Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to be professional. But they just don't get a lot of credit, man. It was just, for driving around to these small cities and counties. And in the future, we're going to get them to come a little bit more south, too.
Yeah, I think
I need to get my kids in Racine,
Yeah.
Kenosha,
Madison.
Madison.
Yeah, they need to hit Madison.
Some Waukesha,
Mm-hmm.
Brown Deer.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit all y'all
Milwaukee County.
because that's what this team is all about.
Mm-hmm.
It's owned by the people.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have an owner. He's the closest owner you'll get.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so I'm just proud to be with one team. That to me, they do have an over and under of when the Rodgers trade will happen,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really know. I haven't talked to anybody up there or anything. I don't know.
We'll get into that. We'll get into the Rodgers. We had that on the dock. We'll get into that next week.
Okay, because
we'll get into Rodgers. You'll see.
something should happen next week, right?
I think something else gonna happen. Roy, I'm seeing
You got
a
another
lot
conspiracy?
of
Now we need a sponsor for a
It
conspiracy.
might be Thursday, next Thursday.
I'm seeing a lot of 49ers action here.
Oh boy, here we go. That ain't happening, cuz. That ain't happening.
Did you hear the Titans were interested or something like that?
That's the perfect team for him.
Titans
Yes.
too. But the 49ers
Let me hear this 49ers.
49ers are looking to move Trey Lance.
Yeah, I get that. But tell me about the Rodgers going.
Well, that's how it fits in. 49ers not looking to move Trey Lance. Brock Purdy will not be ready for the beginning of the year.
He said he may not be ready.
Doors open.
But I'm going to tell you this, Gary.
Doors open.
True.
I'm going to tell you this.
I'm just saying, don't go to sleep on the 40. You know the 49ers, dude.
You can put that to bed. That ain't happening.
I'm telling you.
The reason why is it takes one phone call. Okay? Kyle Shanahan and Matt LaFleur friends.
Right.
Like, man, you
That's
boy.
what I'm saying.
What am I getting myself into? You don't know the half of it, cuz.
Yeah.
True.
You don't even know.
Well, where he going? Who else he's friends with? Sala.
Yeah, that's fine. You can go to the AFC.
But no, what's the
But you
same
can go to
phone
AFC.
call? That's the same
agreed.
phone call.
But you can go. They want that smoke, though. They out there saying they want it.
Shanahan want it.
These are just reports.
Shanahan want it.
Shanahan don't want that, man.
Yeah, he do.
Shanahan want any. Shanahan, I know his daddy real well, okay?
Yeah.
His daddy is another gold standard coach. So is Mike Holmgren. Both of those guys will be in the Hall of Fame. I promise you. Because they can take anybody with my system and win. Kyle Shanahan ain't been sitting around here for somebody to come tell him what to do. It ain't happening, cuz. I took Brock Purdy and won 11 games.
Yeah.
This man was Mr. Irrelevant.
But if they trade Trey Lance, Leroy, it's an issue.
I get it. You're right.
There's an issue.
You're right.
If that happens, they looking for somebody.
Hey, man, go get Lamar Jackson. Go get Lamar. They like to run the ball anyway.
Right.
And Kittles would love that because he throws the ball to Mark Andrews all the time.
All the time.
Kittle. You and Debo will blow up.
Yeah, all the time.
And John Lynch,
Yeah.
maybe we'll get John Lynch on the show.
Yeah, maybe we will.
he can go to the owner and say, you know, we gave up a lot to get Trey Lance, a lot to get move up to get him.
Right.
If we're gonna move off of him, it better be a splash.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people thinking it is probably
Because it's
Rodgers.
Rodgers. If they move off him.
But Shanahan's like, no, you don't want that. You don't want that. No, those two things can't be true, and that's definitely brought to by nobody. I just don't think they want somebody that Kyle wants to do it a certain way. He's earned his right. He's probably going to bed every night, Gary, saying, you know what? I can have 3 Super Bowls right now, but quarterback just wasn't where it needed to be. And he would have to wake up and just say, have one of those epitomes and say, you know what? Make it work. But I think they did call for Rodgers a couple of years ago.
They did. You know
Yes.
they was in.
They could have pulled the trigger then.
Right.
But now, if I'm the Packers, I ain't helping San Francisco out. That's one of the teams that have been keeping me out.
They're saying that, allegedly, I'm hearing.
He did both of them. Are you hearing it or is it alleged?
All of them.
Okay.
Start with A.
All right.
Trey Lance to the Vikings.
So you're going to move Cousin. He has a guaranteed contract. So you're going to move him over. Now, some team may take Kirk Cousins. If you...
Because I think he only got a year left on his deal.
But it's guaranteed. But they can move him over there. And some team will pay him $30, $40 million. If you think you one quarterback away, Trey Lance comes over to Minnesota.
Yes.
And move
Kirk Cousins
over there. Kirk Cousins ain't going to cause no smoke. He a little off-putting, but aren't we all?
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, he's a productive guy.
Yeah. Even Mario.
Yeah.
For sure.
And people want to see you, man, when you're talking. So we're going to get a picture of you and put on the screen.
We need to get a camera going this way we can
Yeah, when we get another sponsor, we'll buy another camera, man. Don't be getting ahead of yourself. We ain't got no money for that, man. What's wrong with this guy, man?
Well, let me talk about my guys over Lake
Go
Chevy.
ahead, man. You done lost your mind, man. Get another sponsor, Reed.
Oh, your transportation needs. Lake Chevy, Lake Ford on South 27th Street.
What's up, Todd?
Would take care of all your transportation needs. New or used car guys. Got 2 dealerships. They're right across the street from each other. And it's really, listen, we're looking to sell your car, obviously, but it's about the service after the sale to help facilitate all these deals that we got going over at Lake Chevy, Lake Ford. They've been around for a long, long time. A great institution over there on the south side of town. You can come from anywhere. They're going to give you a great deal. You walk in the store, you tell them that you heard the message right here on the Leap
36
Leap 36 podcast. Because I keep thinking about you. What's one of the 3636? Which one is that?
Oh, that's my Instagram.
Is that Leap? Is that Leap?
3636. Okay. And TikTok is Leap 36. Just say Leap 36 and you're good.
Leap 36 podcast.
Yeah.
Tell them you heard it right here. Yeah. Go check my good friends out today at Lake Chevy, Lake Ford.
Now, I want to finish on this. You think Draymond Green should have got suspended?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, he
a lot of people saying he shouldn't have got suspended.
Oh, yeah. No. Now, Roy, I might have would have got past the stump on the chest, but even that was excessive. Yeah. But you can't go do the crowd like that, dude. You can't incite the crowd.
His record got him.
With that too.
Past record.
But once they saw him doing that, what's the guy named Silverman?
Adam,
was it Silverman?
The president was in the stand.
In the stand. He out acting like a fool.
Yeah.
You can't be doing that, man. You already had the malice at the palace.
Yeah.
You can't do that with these folks, how we live in our world today. You don't know who come out them stands. So to me, yes, needed to be suspended. Absolutely. Stupid.
You remember what, Game 3?
Just you stop on the dude going in the locker room, man.
He got suspended.
Yeah.
And he knows that he got all these technical fouls. And you know, Draymond, you got to calm down, man. When you're playing, your team is great with you. So all the antics. Theory? What's the conspiracy theory?
Mike Brown.
What made him do this? What do you mean?
Conspiracy theory is that Mike Brown is behind all this, saying, give him the business,
He'll react.
He'll explode.
Well, I think everybody can say that.
No, you don't do that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, if I knew a player was that sensitive and send him off, I'd do stuff with him. Because if he gets thrown out, if both of them get thrown out, we just got a regular guy. But they got one of their best guys.
That's what everybody's saying. Mike Brown got old dude to bonus. You know, to just keep poking the bear. Just keep.
It's a short fuse.
Right. Yeah. He gonna do something. He gonna react.
Yeah.
So what you think? Should have been suspended?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because you've had 17, 18 times or whatever they find you a technical. Yeah. And my thing is, I just don't get it. Draymond. Who was a bigger Draymond fan when we was on the radio?
You.
Cause I like the guy, what he does, but all this, the antics, you hurting my team. I need you available.
Yeah.
You're not soft if you just play.
Right. Soft.
Everybody want to be hard.
Right. You know what they want to do? What we called a long time ago.
What, sell wolf tickets?
No.
What?
Go for bad.
Yeah, and you don't need to do that.
You don't need to be going for bad. Everybody
without
go for
pay.
Bad. Yeah. He got plenty of money.
But wait a minute, now the union guys should appeal that.
They might appeal.
So he could play, and then they carry that over the first game next year.
Yeah.
See, that's how I would have did it.
Yeah.
You suspend it. The union appeals it. Yeah. Okay, we're going to take some of your check. We're going to donate it to charity. So you're going to play in the playoffs. But first game next year, you got to sit that one out.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But
using
that way it's happy medium. It works for everybody. And they can get it on the fast track because, like you said, the commissioner was there. Right. The union's going to get involved. That. Hey, man, listen. Can I keep it 100 for a second?
Yeah.
If Sabonis don't pull his leg, you really won't even kick it.
Right.
That was another thing, too.
But that's the whole thing.
The leg is not cool either.
No, but that's the whole thing.
That's to turn the other cheek.
Right. That's the whole thing.
Because I'm not going to do this.
He going to explode at some point.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
You can't WWF in the chest.
That's the whole thing.
That was the whole thing.
When they went to the camera, I said,
because they might say, we can win without Sabonis, but they can't win without Draymond.
No. Because they had LeBron now. Yeah. They had LeBron now, man.
Oh.
And he got suspended.
Quick, let me do this, then I'm going to get back to LeBron.
Go ahead.
Let me do my good friends over Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center.
Yeah.
And I know golf season indoors is coming down to the end, but there are a lot of other things that we can get done at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, guys. We're doing parties at Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center. We're doing bachelorette parties, bachelor parties.
Bachelorette parties too?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
So we got a big space.
Women drink too, I guess.
Yeah, we got a big space for you guys to rent out over at the Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center in Waukesha. Real quick, Leroy.
Yeah.
What I'm going to ask you? Did I even tell you? That done slipped my mind.
No.
Good Lord Almighty.
He said, let me get to this.
Good Lord Almighty, man.
You should just said it and then read
real
later.
Powerful, man.
Well, while you Christian ponder that, I do want to shout out.
What I was going to ask this dude?
I want to shout out to Disney, man.
Oh, getting old, man.
I want to shout out to Disney. I appreciate.
What are you doing Disney for?
Disney, they made my son feel amazing, as they do all kids.
Yes.
And because my son has autism, Leroy Butler IV, and they treat him like he's like a normal kid. I appreciate that. Every company don't always do that. So I appreciate Disney putting families first.
Yes. Because
it's one of our favorite places, and we will always be a big fan of Disney. We got all the subscriptions and all that, but I want to thank them personally as a parent. When you have a special needs son or daughter, you just don't know how they'll react to waiting in line, the noise, and they got it all mapped out. Yeah. So thank you so much. And they ain't even know who I was or none of that. Because people, they're just doing it because you're
Well, no, anybody can get it.
Anybody. They got services for you. They got services
for you. Yes.
If your son or daughter, they got, if you don't want to wait in line, they give you a time, like the fast pass. He can, when he walks up, we ready to go. So shout out to Disney. Now, do you know what you?
No, man.
You don't,
just lost. Lost and stuff. Unbelievable. It was something great too.
It was some grand too.
Golly.
Yeah, you gotta cut this up, man, and put this out there. This is saying
Man,
I'll
the
edit
game
that
off
just
part
messed
out.
me up, man. Just fleeted,
When it
man.
comes
Just
back to him, I'll put
flew
it back
in and flew out.
Oh my
That
goodness.
was quick too, man. That was like
Wasn't no more than a minute, man. Lost it.
it was less. It was
Well,
less than
well,
that. It was like 30
Go ahead and
seconds.
Well,
wrap
carry
it
it
up.
over, man.
Wrap it up.
We'll talk to you about next
Tell
week.
everybody about the Leap 36
Good God.
podcast.
Can't believe
Guys, two
it.
conversations
Good God.
that two guys having a conversation about sports, of course, and sometimes culture wars as well. But I want to say thank you. Tell everybody, subscribe on YouTube too, please. The more subscriptions we can get Mario with a blind date, okay? Because my wife had me up
We know
till
we can get
2
that
o'clock
camera
in the
over here so
morning
we can see
watching
Mario.
Love is Blind, okay?
Watching
That's
what?
my joint, man.
Watching
Love
what?
is Blind, man, on Netflix, man.
What's that?
That was
Yeah,
blind.
when I explain it to you, you're going to watch it.
The
You
Love is
basically
Blind?
talk to a young lady and a young man behind this wall, right? And it's just her
You
voice.
seen the Mario?
And
I
then they
seen
get
it, but I ain't
married.
seen it. Like I ain't
It's
seen
all
the show.
based on their voice, man. You don't know what they look like.
Yeah, I can't.
And you
I don't
kind
know.
of, we'll get into
Well,
it
that
next
kind
week.
of like the dating game, man. A long time ago.
Yeah, something
Behind
like
the
that.
wall.
Oh, the
yeah.
wall in between. Like
Yeah,
you just get
we
to
be
hear
back
it.
in 2 and 2. What's my guy name who did that?
Chuck
The Love-
Woolery.
Yeah, the Love Connection.
Yeah.
Was that Chuck Woolery?
Yeah, I believe it was. We'll go allegedly. But Love is Blind, that's my
Hearing is
joint,
Chuck
man.
Woolery.
My wife had me
Look
up
like
at 2
Curtis
o'clock in the
Blow.
morning, man.
What?
She had me up 2 o'clock. I was like, I'm going to bed. I
Man, you
kept
should have been
listening.
watching the Bucks
and
last night,
listening.
man.
They were up 40,000 points.
How many?
After the Lakers lost, I was ready to go to bed.
Oh, that's what I had to ask you. Nah.
That's
There it is. It came back. Yes.
LeBron
it came
James.
back. What's up with your boy, man?
It's
The
getting
dude
up there,
called
boy.
LeBron old. What's the one dude name?
Brooks.
Yeah. He's an old man.
Yeah.
You can't check me. What's up with that, man?
He's not relevant until they win. When they got beat the first game, you didn't hear from him.
Okay.
He likes to poke the bear. You
Yeah.
poking the wrong bear.
He poking the bear, man. What's going on?
Because ain't no way he gonna play no
LeBron.
20 years.
LeBron ain't getting no
But I
respect,
want
man.
LeBron. I want
He's
LeBron.
talking a lot of jazz.
This is how-
And backing it up, though.
I want LeBron.
His post conference was funny though.
Backing
Yeah,
it
it
up.
was.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
LeBron, just ignore that, man.
Shoot.
Just ignore it. Just like Russell
this boy
Westbrook.
coming to get it.
Russell Westbrook, please ignore fans, man.
That's
Don't
another
let these fans get into
Yeah.
it. It's just,
Yeah, that was.
you're not soft if you just keep moving.
Yeah.
man.
You keep
Yeah, you don't want to get sued by nobody.
That's true.
Arguing with people. Don't do that, y'all. Yeah, you're doing a game that not many people can do. They're
Yeah.
cheering for you.
Yeah.
So if somebody say something derogatory, just
Let
keep
it
it moving. If it ain't got nothing to do with your family, just keep it moving. I'm Leroy Butler, Pro Football Hall of Fame. This is Gary Ellerson, former Badger, former Packer, and maybe in the future we'll talk
going
about the
to-
spring game.
Well, I'm going to spring game Saturday, so everybody's coming back. We're going to go down there and check it out. I'll have something to talk about.
Yeah, bring me some pictures too.
I'll bring you some.
Y'all take care.
Peace out.
I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got
And
that
thank you
body
for
out of ya.
listening. And please do follow us on social media. That's at Leap 36 Podcast to stay up to date with the latest episodes that we have coming out weekly. Please be sure to like, subscribe, share, follow, all that good stuff. That's at Leap 36 Podcast. Special thank you to our sponsors, Educators Credit Union, Lake Ford and Lake Chevy, the Jewelry Center, the Wisconsin Indoor Golf Center, the Union House, Leap Spirits, Red Planet Works, Leroy Butler, and Gary Ellerson. Leap 36 Podcast. Available wherever you get your podcasts.